Hey everybody, hope you are doing fabulous. Welcome back to my channel. Now today we are going to be comparing liquid eyeliners. If you've seen a couple of my videos, you will know I am obsessed with liquid eyeliner. So I thought, why not try a few out that friends have recommended rather than sticking to my trusty Rimmel Glam eyes, which I've used for years because it's just great. Now, if you like what you see in this video, please do subscribe below and remember to press that bell so that you get lots of lovely notifications as well. Okay, so the 4 liquid liners that I'm going to be comparing today are 2 budget brands and 2 high-end brands. So the 2 budget brands that I'm going to be comparing are my wonderful Rimmel Glam eyes, and also a few people have recommended the Maybelline Hyper Precise as well. So we're going to give that one a go too. So the 2 high-end liquid liners that we're going to be comparing against the budget ones are the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. This is a gel liner. And also the one that everyone has recommended to me, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is a bold claim. So what I'm going to do is put a budget on one eye, a Boujee on the other eye, and see how they get on. So we're going to start with my trusty Glam eyes, and we're going to pit that against Benefit's They're Real Push-Up Liner. So I'm going to start obviously with the one that I know really, really well, which is the Rimmel Glam eyes. I use it practically every day for my own makeup. It really is worth the £6 that you pay for it. So I'm going to pop that on. Now, as I know, it goes on really easy. The brush is so easy to use. I am using my little mirror here because I'm short-sighted. The brush is so easy to use. It glides on really nicely. Now, because it is £6, obviously you do get what you pay for. So you do have to give it sort of a couple of coats and sort of freshen it up throughout the day as well. But I really have always loved this liquid liner. It's going on so nicely. It dries so quickly. I'm just going to do my flick. There we go. And bring that line across. And what I like about this one as well is that you can build it up. You can see I'm just building up the top there as well. Bringing it all to a point, all to a head. There we go. So I find this one really simple to use. Years of practice is obviously the key with liquid liners, but I find this for £6. It's not bad, but like I say, I do have to sometimes go back over it a little later in the day just to really blacken it up again. So we're going to compare it to the Benefit. This is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. Now, in true absolute honesty, I have used this before. I didn't get on too well with it, but a few friends who have used it and like it gave me a few tips, so I'm going to try it again. It is actually a full-size product that you normally buy, but this is the mini one here. So the first thing I notice when I take the top off is the fact that it's got a sort of rubber tip on the end. If you can see there, it kind of wiggles around a bit, as you can see, which automatically says to me that it might not give the sort of steadiest of line as you're working. So it might be easier with this one to actually work from the outside in. Maybe. So it claims to be 24-hour and waterproof. 91% said it was long wearing. 88% said it hugged the lash line, and 84% said eyes looked visibly larger. Well, they will look visibly larger anyway because that's what liquid liner does. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to start with my flick. Okay, now the first thing I've noticed, it's supposed to be a gel liner, I believe. Gel liner pen. It's actually quite chalky, I have to say. And I don't know if you can see if I go quite close there. It's not very even. It's a bit bitty, as Little Britain once said. But let's keep going. Yeah, I'm not finding, yeah, okay. This rubber bit on the end actually makes the application quite difficult. I'm going to have to hold my eye basically. So, okay. Now my eyes, the skin around my eyes is a little looser these days anyway. That's just being 43, it happens. I can't get an even grip with this. I'm just having to do it a little bit at a time, if you see, but I can't seem to bring it to a nice sharp point as I have with the Rimmel one there. But let's keep going. Let's try and bring it across the eye a bit. Okay. So let's, okay. So it's smudging across the eye, quite nice. It smudges nice. That rubber does make it smudge quite well across. But I often find with a liquid liner, no one really wants a smudgy look, do they? They want quite a sharp look, which I have to say I'm not really getting with this. But let's keep going. Okay, so it's going across the eye a little bit better, but now I'm going to have to come in from this end and come out this way. And I have a feeling that I might struggle a bit, but let's give it a go. Okay, I literally can't get this to work. I basically can't. If I go too heavy on it, there's too much product and basically it goes chalky and kind of falls off. As you can see, I'm not getting a nice even black line. It's actually quite bitty and fadey. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, because I do love your products, but this just doesn't seem to be working for me. Okay, I think I'm going to give up with that gone, guys. It's actually really difficult to use. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Someone tell me, I don't know. I've used liquid liner for years. If you can look at the comparison between the Rimmel and the Benefit, like there is no comparison. The Rimmel one is much sharper. It's sort of brighter. It's opened my eye more. And the Benefit push-up gel liner, I couldn't even get to go on smoothly. So sorry guys, love Benefit, but Rimmel wins that one. Okay, so Rimmel has won the first round, and what I'm going to do now is take this off and then we will compare the Maybelline and the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, I'm back and eyes are clean. I tell you what though, when that Benefit one claims to be 24 hours and waterproof, I think they're telling the truth because that wasn't easy to get off. So now we're going to try the other budget brand, which is the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day. My cat hair. I've never ever used this before, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing how this one comes out. Now it claims, what does it claim? It doesn't claim anything. It just literally says Hyper Precise eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the tip of this actually looks really lovely. I don't know if you can see there. It actually looks really nice. It's a kind of felt pen tip and looks very precise. So let's see if it does do the job. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is that it actually feels a little bit dry. The other thing is, and this could be the fact that because I'm 43, my skin is slightly looser. So you can't kind of pull it in one go because the skin tends to drag if you do that. So I'm having to do it in little bits, but that's not unusual for me putting on my liquid eyeliner at this age. So we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm noticing that it is going on quite nicely. It does feel a little bit dry, but at the moment, I don't hate it. It's going on nice. It's doing its job. It's not doing anything special, but it's all right. Okay, so as I've gone to do my flick, what's really nice is that nice sharp point. You can get a real nice angle. But what I'm noticing is that it's actually bleeding. You know, sometimes when you put a lipstick on and it bleeds up into your skin if you haven't got a liner on or anything. I'm actually noticing that this is doing the same. If you look underneath just there, it's actually coming down and I'm having to sort of fill in little gaps to make sure that it looks okay. So I'm not getting a very precise flick there. That's about as good as I can get. And I can actually see it bleeding down. That's not a good sign. It's also a sign that I've got lines. Oh. Okay, so as I'm doing the top of the flick, the same thing is happening. It's kind of bleeding a little bit as well. And I'm having to really work to kind of blend that across. But I have to say, this is £5, guys, I believe. It's not bad for a £5. I'm basically, because it's bleeding so much, I'm basically having to keep building on top of it, which is giving me now a bit of an uneven flick. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. And as you can see, it is not great. At the ends there, you can see it's bleeding down. I've got to say, I mean, it's £5, and maybe if you're don't have wrinkles like I do, and maybe if your skin is a little bit tighter, it might be okay. But I don't think it's one I'm going to be rushing to buy. So let's try the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Now, a lot of people have recommended this Too Faced Better Than Sex to me, and the mascara. I haven't tried the mascara either. This claims to be 24-hour, non-fading longwear, waterproof, fake-proof, non-smudging, easy glide formula, doesn't tug or skip for a perfect line every time. Now, the doesn't tug thing is very important. Again, older woman, slightly looser skin, it does tend to tug. So we'll see if that happens with this. And it says it has an intense pigment load for the deepest black possible. So let's give it a go. Okay, so I've never tried this. And the first thing I'm noticing is it says, shake me, baby. So I believe you have to shake it before use. It's a beautiful package. I have to say, it's quite agent provocateur looking, actually. It's that lovely, lovely pink with black, which is always beautiful to look at. It's a really nice looking liquid liner. So let's give it a shake. It's actually really nice because most liquid liners do tend to have black packaging, and this has got a lovely pink. So we give it a shake, and let's have a look at the nip. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. That's gorgeous. That is super precise. And I can actually see that it's nice and moisturized, which means it's not going to give a dry finish, which is great. That actually looks like it's going to go on really nice. I've never tried this before, so I'm quite excited to use it. And if it's better than sex, well, you know, I personally wouldn't remember. But there we go. Let's dive in. Okay, so as I thought, it's not dry at all. It's lovely and moisturized. It feels very, very soft on my eyelids, I have to say. And it's actually going across quite nicely. I'm not having to sort of stop and fill things in. It's going across really well. So I'm going to keep going. So one thing I'm noticing as I'm going across my lid is that I'm not having to go back and fill things in. As I say, it is actually giving quite a nice coverage with just one stroke, which it claims to do. Is it the deepest black possible? It's a deep black. I wouldn't say it's any deeper than the Rimmel one, but it's actually nice. I don't hate it. Okay, so that's actually a massive plus for this one, for the Too Faced Better Than Sex, because I've gone to do my flick there, and it's literally, because of that nice precision of that pen, it's just done it straight away. There is no bleeding happening underneath. I'm actually quite excited for how this is going to turn out. Rimmel, you might be in trouble. Okay, I've just taken my flick slightly higher on that side because I actually couldn't stop using it. It was really nice to use. I have to say, I love that. That's a really nice liquid liner. That went on really easily. The colour's really nice. I only went back a couple of times just because I'm a fanatic like that. But the flick is lovely. It hasn't bled. It's not dry. It's actually a really nice moisturing liquid liner. I don't know if it's going to stay on 24 hours. We'll soon see. But for £18, yes, it's a little pricey than the others. But if you compare the £18 one to the £5 one, which has bled all underneath here, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is the Maybelline Hyper Precise. I think I would pay the £18 and go for the Better Than Sex, because especially as an older woman, you know, that's going to last you, and that's actually going to work much better with your skin. Whereas this one did sort of keep dragging, and I had to keep going back over it. So I have to say, that's pretty good. I might be converted. Who knows? Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to replace this Maybelline one with my Rimmel Glam eyes. I'm then going to leave them on for the rest of the day and let you know how I got on. And I will make a note in the description box of which one is the winner, although I slightly suspect it is going to be the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I'm so impressed at that, I can't begin to tell you. Too Faced, well done. Great job. Okay guys, so if you do want to know how to put your liquid liner on properly, just click this card here and it will take you to my tutorial that'll tell you just how to do that. Now, if you like what you've seen today, please do hit that subscribe button and remember to hit that bell so that you get all of my notifications. Thanks for watching.